Stop putting your leg behind your head. It's not fair.
Oh, Adam's joining in. Adam.
Uh-oh. Hi, Adam. I know. It's gonna be a little bit of a loosey-goosey class today. It's gonna be, so we got 1 minute to go. I'm actually gonna turn that back on to like 70. Did you turn it down all the way off? Okay. Cause it what? Oh. Okay, 70 is good. All right. 73. Are you? It's good. Okay. I just make it room temperature. Yeah. You'll see how I'll like start sweating. You're like, it's hot in here. Hi friends. Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining us. There's a little competition going on right now. I don't know all the rules, but apparently if you win, you get a Puree bag, tote bag. Yeah, is that right? That's about right. And yeah, Claudia's teaching tomorrow. Any other announcements? Nope. I love you. Okay. So today's gonna be interesting. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. Let's start out in child's pose. Come on out, knees fall out wide. Start to breathe. Inhaling. And exhaling. Nice big breath in. Nice big breath out. Continue with the breath, smoothing it out at the bottom and the top. Taking any little micro adjustments or movements that you need as you kind of just settle into your body, into your space. One more, and nice big full inhale. And it's a nice big exhale. Okay, go ahead and curl your way in up to all fours on your next breath in. Close up your knees, tuck your toes underneath you. And as you exhale, sit the hips back to the heels. So if this is really excruciating for you, you can keep your hands on the mat to kind of keep the pressure off the toes. Turn on the belly if you're sitting up, and you might bring your hands at the heart center. Good. And actually use your hands to kind of pull the toes underneath you, so you're actually getting all 10 of the toes bending forward. We're gonna sit here and breathe for a little bit. If you need to adjust, come in and out as you need to. Hands to the mat again anytime that you need. Drop the shoulders down, and notice if by pulling the toes underneath you, the belly starts to clench or the shoulders start to creep up towards the ears. Just see what you can do to use the breath to kind of soothe the nervous system, even as the toes start talking to you. They do, they talk to you. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Your next inhale, come back to all fours. Breathe in. Tap the tops of your feet on the mat and take a couple breaths out. Good, shaking out the toes. Cow pose, drop the belly, lift the gaze, look forward, breathe in. Cow pose, or cat pose, I mean. Tuck the belly, drop the head. You can wiggle the tail if you need to. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more inhale. One more exhale. Come back to neutral through the spine, full breath in. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, press it back, downward facing dog. And bend one knee and then the other here. You might sway and shift. Notice what your body needs. Find your breath again. You're here for the inhale. And you're here for the exhale. Good. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Feet to hands, bottom of the exhale breath. Good. Halfway lift, breathe in. And you'll forward fold as you breathe out. Stand up tall, arms come up, breathe in. Bring the hands to the heart center. Come on up to your tippy toes as you breathe out. Good. So squeeze your legs together here. Pull the belly in. You'll start to bend the knees, slowly elevate her down. You're here for the inhale. Drop the knees down to the ground. Exhale. Full breath in. Pop the knees back up off the mat as you breathe out. Hands if you need them. Full breath in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa Chaturanga, your breath. Stay breathing. Down dog, breathe out. Again, inhale, soften your knees, look forward. And it's feet to hands, bottom of the exhale breath. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward folds, breathe out. All the way up to standing, full breath in. Hands to heart, pick up off to your heels as you breathe out. Full breath in. All the way down, squeeze your legs, breathe out. Full breath in. Knees down, breathe out. Stay for the inhale. Knees up off the mat, use the breath. Exhale, good. Full breath in. Hands to the mat, forward fold as you breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa Chaturanga, your breath, your way. I'm gonna do that one more time. Take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Feet to hands, bottom of the exhale breath. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to heart, get onto those toes, squeeze your legs, exhale. Full breath in. Elevator down, breathe out. Stay for the inhale. Knees down to the mat, exhale. Full breath in. Pop the knees up off the mat, breathe out. Stay for the inhale. Hands down, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa Chaturanga, your breath, your way. You're here breathing in. And you're here breathing out. Right leg goes high, breathe in. Bend that knee, scorpion your down dog, and breathe out. Stay here for a couple more breaths. Explore that right hip however you need it. Push down through the left heel, pull up through the left quad. It's okay to bend that knee. Lengthen out both sides of your ribs. Full breath in. Take the knee to the right elbow. Option to bend your elbows. Halfway down, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Send the right foot between your hands as you breathe out. Drop the left knee down. Take the hands to the ceiling. Full breath in. Bend your elbows. Lift your heart. Say ha. Arms go up. Inhale. Standing splits as you exhale. Pull the belly up and in. Find a lot of length across the back of that right hamstring. So even if that right knee bends, you're extending the torso forward, shifting the weight forward. Pull the belly up and in. Full breath in. Left foot goes back as you breathe out. Three-legged down dog. Right leg comes up and back. Breathe. Take the knee over to your left elbow, option to bend your elbows, halfway down. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Right foot between your hands as you breathe out. This time, cow lunge, breathe in. Cat lunge as you breathe out, good. So you'll find the left foot, so the left heel is almost all the way down. Pull the belly in and back, and you're working towards really finding the length across the back, that right side. It's okay to pull the toes away from the floor. Pull the belly in. Keep the chest broad. You're here for the inhale. And you're here for the exhale. Okay, so here's where it gets fun. You'll find low lunge, breathe in. Take the hands away from the mat. You're in rocket ship lunge as you breathe out. Really peeling back through that left heel. Finding the forward momentum even as you resist back to that left heel. Long diagonal line. You're here for the inhale. And you're here for the exhale. One more full breath in. Shiva squats is the breath out. So hands come to heart center, hands to the mat if you need them. Pull the belly up and in. Sit back into that right heel. You're sending a little bit of diagonal momentum through that left leg as you really take this a little bit more into the outer edge of that right glute medius. Full breath in. Full breath out. Here for the inhale. Step back, low lunge, exhale. Now three-legged down dog, right leg comes all the way up and back, breathe in. Take the knee over to that right elbow again, option to bend the elbows, halfway down. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Knee to left elbow, option to bend again. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Right foot between your hands again as you breathe out. Good. This time, warrior one, come up strong. Inhale. Good. And you'll hold here as you breathe. Find a little bit of momentum, kind of pushing through that right shin as you kind of find the depth of this shape. Exploring this through the breath. It's not about where you are specifically, just kind of settling into how things are. Full breath in. Hands to the mat, breathe out. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Kickstand it underneath your left arm, Bridget's cross as you breathe out. Good. Lift up your hips, lift up your heart. You're here for 3. Breathe for 2. Set the hips down on 1. It's boat pose. Pull the belly in and up, and then down. Find ways to thin the chest high. Lengthen the spine. You're here for 5, 4, 3. Breathe for 2. We're going halfway down. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back up. Boat. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands behind your knee creases. You'll rock and roll. Vinyasa. You can either step or flow this through. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Now right leg goes high, breathe in. Bring your knee into your nose as you breathe out. Good. You'll stay here, breathe in, look forward. Land the right foot between your hands. Warrior 2 is your inhale. And you'll hold here and breathe. Good. So while you're here, really finding the kind of downward momentum, finding that diagonal line into that left heel. As you find the momentum through the right shin, you might pick the heel up off the mat. You're here, breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can set the heel down, reverse warrior, lean all the way up and back, breathe in. And once you're here, if you want to, you might lift that heel up off the mat again as you breathe out. Pull the breath in. Another inhale. Another exhale. One more inhale. Set that right heel down, extended side angle as you exhale. Good. And again, the trajectory of the shape is really about the diagonal lines running from the crown of the head to the back of that left heel, really keeping the lift across the right side body. And then from here, if you want to, instead of picking up the heel, you'll pick up the big toe. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath in. One more breath out. All the way up, high pyramid, breathe in. Horse pose is your breath out. So horse pose, this time you'll pick up that right heel. Breathing here for 3. Breathe for 2. Get low on 1. Come all the way up, high pyramid, breathe in. And you'll parallel those feet, wide-legged fold as you breathe out. Good. So Prasarita Padottanasana 8. Explore this with the breath. So anything that feels good to you here, really finding a little bit more momentum through the ball mounds of the feet. So shift this weight, this shape forward. Pull the belly up and in. And then again, you might play with lifting up your toes, lifting up your heels. Your choices here. Find your breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more inhale right here. One more exhale. Halfway lift, breathe. Turn to the front edge of your mat for a low lunge as you breathe out. Step this forward, halfway lift, breathe in. And you'll forward fold as you breathe out. Chair pose, Uttanasana, inhale. And you'll hold here as you exhale. Good. Pull the belly up and in. Soften the shoulders back and down. Shift the weight back into your heels. Maybe the big toes lift off the mat. You're here for the inhale. And you're here for the exhale. Good. One more full breath in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa Chaturanga, your breath, your way. Down dog, full breath in. Down dog, full breath out. Left leg goes high, breathe in. Bend that knee, scorpion your dog, this side as you breathe out. Use the breath, explore what's going on inside of the body. Find what you need to really lengthen out the back of that right thigh. You're here for the inhale. And it's knee over to that left elbow. Option to bend your elbows. Halfway down, 3-legged dog, breathe in. Left foot between your hands as you breathe out. Right knee down, hands go high, inhale. Open hearts, say ha. Arms go up, breathe in. Standing split is the breath out. Pull the belly up and in. Again, it's less about really kind of kicking that right leg high and more about finding the hinge in that left hip crease as you take the belly across the standing thigh. Light toes, even as you shift the shape a little bit more forward. Full breath in. Low lunge as you breathe out. 3-legged down dog, left leg comes high, breathe. Knee over to that right elbow, option to bend your elbows. Halfway down, 3-legged dog, breathe in. Left foot back between your hands as you breathe out. Cow lunge, inhale. Cat lunge, 2 straight legs, exhale. So as we flow through this, you might kind of have to play with the stance and the distance of that back foot. Pull the belly in, really extending across that left thigh as you find the opening through the back of that left hamstring. Still finding the length through the low back and through the torso. Turn on the core. You're here for the inhale. And you're here for the exhale. One more full breath in. One more full breath out. Bend back into that forward knee. Breathe in. Lift the hands away from the mat. Rocket ship lunge as you breathe out. Good. Really squeezing on that right glute. Rain that right hip forward. Pull the belly away from the lat. You're breathing. One more inhale. One more exhale. Stay for another breath in. Shiva squats as you breathe out. Good. So really sitting back into that left heel. Again, the diagonal that kind of pulls through that right leg takes us more into the glute medius on that left side. Okay, if you want it to be a little bit more forward on the quad, then you'll bring the knee in more towards center. Pull the belly in, lift the chest. You're here for the inhale. You're here for the exhale. One more nice big breath in. Step back, low lunge, breathe out. Three-legged dog, come all the way back, breathe in. Knee over to that left elbow, option to bend your elbows. Halfway down, three-legged dog, breathe in. And it's knee over to right elbow, breathe out. Good, three-legged dog, inhale. Left foot between your hands again as you exhale. It's warrior one, nice and simple. Breathe in. Good, so take this kind of as a resting shape. Pull the belly back, soften the shoulders down. And notice where you can kind of just surrender into this a little bit more deeply without a whole lot of effort. Just let the breath soften you down. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. And the hands go down to the mat. Exhale. Three-legged down dog. Come back. Breathe in. Kicks in and underneath that right arm. As you breathe out. Bridget's cross. Here you are. Lift your heart. Lift your hips. You're here for 3. Breathe for 2. Set the hips down on 1. We are again. Boat pose. Lift your hearts for 5, 4, 3. Breathe for 2. We're going halfway down on 1 for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands behind your head. Lift the feet. Lower them down. Lift the feet. Lower them down. Only go as low as you can go without the low back picking up off the mat. You want to make sure that you're kind of pressing into the low back so there's not a whole lot of arching happening here. The other benefit is if you're not wearing a shirt, if you let your back arch, it's going to make this like really awesome farting sound. So you'll know if you're doing this right. Pull the belly in for another 3. Breathe. 2 and 1. Come back up to boat for 3, 2. Hands behind the knee creases. Rock and roll. Vinyasa. You're winning. Stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Left leg goes high. Breathe in. Bring a knee to your nose, round your spine. Breathe out. Good. Stay here. Breathe in. Look forward. Plant the left foot between your hands on the exhale breath. And it's warrior 2. This side. Breathe in. Good. So really finding center through the chest here. And then maybe picking that left heel up off the mat as you pull down through the outer edge of that right foot. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Heel down, reverse your warrior. Lean all the way back, breathe in. Good, so set your foundation first, and then if it feels good to you, maybe picking that heel up off the mat, it's your choice. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Extended side angle. Breathe out. So the heel comes down. As you find the shape, if it feels good to you, rather than picking up the heels, maybe picking up the toes. So really driving the energy through that front shin as you pull back through that left heel. Staying lifted through both sides of the ribs. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. All the way up, high pyramid, breathe in. It's horse pose, this side, as you breathe out. My mat's sliding all over the place. Good, pull the belly in, picking up onto the toes on that left foot. Heart high, full breath in. Maybe get deeper. Breathe out. Good, we're coming all the way up, high pyramid, breathe in. Parallel your feet, wide-legged fold, breathe out. Good. Second step, Prasarita, finding whatever you need. Again, shifting the weight a little bit more into the ball mounds of your feet. So you really start to feel this kind of moving, the energy moving down through the outer edges of the feet and then picking up through the inner thighs. Even if the knees are bent, the trajectory of the energy is still moving up towards the pelvis, finding that tent shape through the hip creases. Full breath in. Full breath out. Halfway lift is your inhale. Roll to the front edge of your mat. Low lunge. Exhale. Step to halfway lift. Breathe in. And you'll forward fold as you breathe out. Good. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Breathe in. Good. This time getting onto those tippy toes as you breathe out. Good. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the ankles. Pull the belly in. You're here for the inhale. You'll lean and fly this. Keep the legs bent as you exhale. We're gonna flow through this. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. One more time, arms come up, breathe in. Sweep the arms back, breathe out. This time, bring the hands to heart center, breathe in. Set the hips down, breathe out. Just like at the beginning of the class, full breath in. Drop the knees down, breathe out, good. Soften the chest, full breath in. Knees lift, breathe out, good. Full breath in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Vinyasa Chaturanga, your breath, your way. You're here inhaling. You're here exhaling. Right leg comes back, breathe in. Bend that knee, scorpion dog. Breathe out, good. Full breath in. Right knee to right elbow, option to bend your elbows. Halfway down, three-legged dog, breathe in. Right foot between your hands as you breathe out. Knee down, arms up, full breath in. Open heart, stay. Arms go up, inhale. Hands to the mat, exhale. And then it's three-legged down dog, right leg comes back, breathe in. Knee to left elbow, option to bend your elbows. Halfway down, three-legged dog, breathe in. Right foot between your hands as you breathe out. Cow lunge, inhale. Cat lunge, exhale. Find low lunge, breathe in. Rocket ship lunge, breathe out. Good. Stay for the breath in. Shiva squat, listen up, breathe out. Standing knee raise, inhale. Left ankle, right knee, sit nice and low, exhale. From here, you will play with getting as low as you can. Maybe bringing your fingertips to the mat, maybe not. Maybe taking your heels off the mat, maybe not. Maybe bring your hands to heart center, maybe not. For 3, 2, 1. Come back, breathe in. Low lunge as you breathe out. Sorry, that wasn't cued very well. I'm standing knee, step on back. Three-legged down dog, bring it all the way back. Breathe in. Take the knee over to that right elbow. Option to bend your elbows. Three-legged dog, breathe in. And now knee to left elbow, option to bend. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Right foot through as you breathe out. Warrior one is your inhale. Hands back to the mat, exhale. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Kick it underneath your left arm as you breathe out. Okay, so we're gonna do what we did yesterday in class, mostly because Todd is here and I just wanna see what he does with this. So you're gonna firm up that right leg, okay? Pull the belly in. Normally when we take a balance on the shape, it's the right leg lifting up off the mat. We're gonna do the other side. So strong left leg lifts, right leg, left leg lifts. Maybe join the right, maybe pick it up, maybe set it back. Set the hips down, good. Boat pose. Lift the heart. For 3. Breathe for 2. We're going halfway down. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Legs go straight up in the air, okay? We're gonna make little circles with the legs. So the legs will go out wide and you'll close them up. Bring them center, wide, circle, center. You'll keep going. If it bothers your hips, okay, just bend the knees. Strong core. Keep the shoulders lifted. Make sure you're breathing. Just 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Come back to boat for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands behind your knee creases. Rock and roll. Vinyasa. Your way. Full breath in. Full breath out. Right leg goes high. Breathe in. Knee to nose. Breathe out. Stay here. Breathe in. Look forward. Right foot between your hands on the exhale breath. Warrior 2. Breathe in. Maybe pick that heel up off the mat. Breathe out. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Heel up or down. Extended side angle. Toes up or down. High pyramid. Breathe in. Horse pose. Breathe out. This time both heels up for 3. Maybe go low. Breathe for 2. And 1. Come all the way up. High pyramid. Breathe in. Parallel those feet. Wide-legged fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Breathe in. To the front. Low lunge. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Step it together. Breathe in. Fold down and breathe out. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Breathe in. Right arm goes back for a little twist as you breathe out. Okay, as you're here, pull the belly in. Find the direction through the torso first. So really finding the lift and then the turn through the chest. Maybe flipping that right thumb down if it feels better on the shoulder. And then maybe picking up onto your toes as you get a little deeper. Breathe. For 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Come back to center. Breathe in. Hands to heart. Hover down. Hips to heels as you breathe out. Full breath in. Knees down. Breathe out. Good. Stay for the inhale. Bring the knees up. Exhale. Full breath in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Vinyasa, chaturanga, your breath. Your way. You're here inhaling. And you're here exhaling. Left leg goes high, breathe in. Bend in scorpion, breathe out. Full breath in. Take knee over to that right elbow. Option to bend your elbows halfway down. 3-legged dog, breathe in. Left foot between your hands as you breathe out. Knee down, arms up. Inhale. Bend your elbows, lift your heart. Say, arms go up. Inhale. Standing split. Did we miss this on the other side? Maybe we did. Full breath in. Low lunge. Breathe out. Three-legged down dog. Come all the way back. Breathe in. Take knee to left elbow. Option to bend your elbows. Halfway down. Three-legged dog. Breathe in. Left foot between your hands. Breathe out. Good. Cow lunge. Breathe in. Cat lunge. Breathe out. Low lunge. Breathe in. Rocket ship lunge. Breathe out. Stay for the inhale. Shiva squats. Exhale. Here we go. Standing knee raise. Breathe in. Right ankle, left knee, sit nice and low as you breathe out. So you'll go as low as your body will let you. If the hands are down, great. Maybe hips to heels. Maybe you're on toes. Maybe hands to heart center. For 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. We're returning to standing knee raise. Take your time. Breathe in. Come back to low lunge as you breathe out. Three-legged down dog, come back, breathe in. Take knee to left elbow, option to bend. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Knee to right, option to bend. Three-legged dog again, breathe in. Left foot through as you breathe out. Here's warrior 1, inhale. Hands to the mat, exhale. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Kick it underneath that right arm, bridge it cross as you breathe out. Say, pull the belly in. Maybe the right foot comes off the mat. Maybe it meets the left. Maybe it comes back up. Come back down. Set the hips down. Boat pose. How we doing? Can't hear you. I'm assuming you're all like, yay. For 3. Breathe for 2. Go halfway down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back up for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Legs go out wide. Bend the knees if you need to. Reach for the back of your mat. You're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach for the ceiling. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the legs up. Hands behind your head. Ready? Legs go out wide. Bring them back up. Lift your hips. Legs go out wide. Close them up. Lift your hips. Keep going. Make sure you're breathing. Three more like this. That's 2. Last. 1. Come back to boat for 3, 2, 1. Hands behind your knees. Rock and roll. Vinyasa. You can always skip it and go straight to downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Left leg goes back. Breathe in. Knee to nose. Breathe out. Stay here. Breathe in. Look forward. Left foot between your hands. On the exhale breath. Here's warrior 2. Breathe in. Maybe get onto those toes. Breathe out. Good. Reverse your warrior. Heels up or down. Breathe in. Extended side angle. Toes up or down. Breathe out. High pyramid. Stand up. Breathe in. Here's horse pose. Breathe out. Get onto those toes. For 5. Get low. 4. Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Heels down. Lift up. Breathe in. Parallel your feet. Wide-legged fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Breathe in. To the front. low lunge, breathe out. Step your feet to touch, halfway lift, breathe in, fold down and breathe out. Chair pose, Utkatasana, breathe in. Left arm goes back, little twist. Notice what your shoulder needs with that left hand. Okay, it might feel better to flip the thumb down, pull the belly in, maybe playing with toes. Any variation. For 3, for 2, and 1. Hands to heart, breathe in. Hips to heels, breathe out. Good, full breath in. Knees down, breathe out. Stay for the inhale. Pop those knees up. Exhale, full breath in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, chaturanga, your breath, your way. Here for the inhale. Here for the exhale. Right leg goes high, breathe in. Bend that knee, scorpion dog. Breathe out, full breath in. Knee over to right elbow, option to bend your elbows. Halfway down, maybe you're flying. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Right foot through as you breathe out. Knees down, arms up, full breath in. Open heart, breathe out. Arms go up, inhale. Standing split for handstands as you exhale. So if you're practicing handstands at home, you're gonna either kick up towards a wall, or if you wanna work a little bit more into kind of the control through the low belly, the lifted leg will actually tuck into your nose and you'll get onto the tippy toes of the right foot. You can stay right here, or maybe the right foot will meet the left. So you're pressing into a little ball. For 3, 2, low lunge, the left foot comes back. Three-legged down dog, come back, breathe in. Knee to left elbow, option to bend, option to fly. For 3, 2, and 1. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Right foot through as you breathe out. Now, cow lunge, breathe in. Cat lunge for pyramid pose. So both feet all the way on the mat. Pull the belly in. You can stay right here. If you would like to challenge your core, okay, the hands will start to walk back. Put the pressure into the entirety of this right foot. The right toes are actually peeling up a little bit. As I'm pulling the belly and kind of hugging the hips into my body, the left foot might start to lift off the mat. For 3, for 2, and 1. Three-legged dog, bring it back, breathe in. Knee to right elbow, option to bend. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Knee to left, option to bend. Bring it back, breathe in, listen. Right foot between your hands on the exhale. It's warrior 2, breathe in. Straighten your right leg, breathe out, good. Nudge your left hip back, reach forward through the right fingers. When you are ready, Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Little micro bend through that right knee. You don't want to lock into the joint. Pull up through the shin and the quad. The toes are light. For 3, breathe for 2, and 1. Start to bend into that right knee. You might bring your left hand to your left hip just to compact this a little bit as you walk your way out into half moon. Any variations that feel good to you. If you would like a little bit more of a back bend, feel free to grab that foot, taking a little bit more of a bow shape. If you're working pure strength and length, okay, working on getting that right hand away from the mat. Pull the belly in for 3, for 2. High pyramid is your inhale. Horse pose, any variation. Exhale, come all the way up, full breath in. Parallel your feet, wide-legged folds as you breathe out. Good, so from here, if it feels good, if your forearms are on the ground, you're gonna work on taking the weight into your toes, get the heels up off the mat, pull the belly up and in. If you're working on handstands, headstands, Pincha Mayurasana, peacock pose, you're welcome to enter into that from here. Take what you need for 3, for 2, and 1. Take your time if you're working. Halfway lift, breathe in. We're moving to the front edge of your mat for a low lunge as you breathe out. Good. Step the feet to touch, halfway lift, breathe in, and you'll fold all the way down, breathe out. Share pose, Utkatasana, breathe in. Prayer twist this to the right side as you breathe out. Good. And again, you can play with getting up onto your toes. Maybe the heels come down before the hands come down so that you can move your way into side crow from this entry. Okay. Done a lot of arm balancing, so if you're done, don't worry about it. For 3, for 2, and 1. Come back to chair, hands to hearts. You're gonna hover this down, toe stand, okay? Hands to heart. If you want to, you can play with taking 1 foot away from the mat. 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, however you need to get there. Halfway lift, breathe in, and it's vinyasa. Your breath, your way. Left side, and then we're done. Left leg goes high, breathe in. Bend in scorpion, breathe out. Stay for the inhale. Knee to left elbow, option to bend your elbows, option to flat. For 3, 2, and 1. 3-legged dog, breathe in. Left foot through as you breathe out. Knee down, arms up, breathe in. Bend your elbows, lift your heart. Breathe out. Arms go up, inhale. Standing splits for handstand this side as you exhale. So again, if you are not kicking, if you're working on the press, the knee comes into your nose. The standing footprint comes onto the toes. You're pushing into the arms, and then maybe the left foot joins the right. For 3, for 2, and 1. Right foot back, low lunge. 3-legged dog, breathe in. Knee over to that right elbow. Option to bend your elbows. Maybe you're flying. For 3, 2, 1. 3-legged dog, breathe in. Left foot through as you breathe out. Here we go. Cow pose, breathe in. Cat pose for pyramid as you breathe out. Good. So first focus on getting the link through the spine, the link through the back of that left leg. Toes are light. If you're challenging the core, the hands come back, hug the belly in, keep sending the chest towards the toes, and then maybe the right foot comes off the mat. For 3, for 2, and 1. Right foot back. Hands to the mat, 3-legged dog, breathe in. Knee to left elbow, option to bend. Bring it all the way back, breathe in. Knee to right elbow, option to bend. Bring it back, breathe in. Left foot through as you breathe out. Here's your warrior 2 this side, breathe in. Straighten your left leg, breathe out. Nudge the right hip back, reach forward through the left fingers. When you're ready, left hand down, right hand high. Again, not locking into that left knee, finding the strength coming from the quad and the shin muscles. Pull the belly in. When you're ready, you'll look down, maybe bringing that hand to hip, walk your way out, Ardha Chandrasana, this side. Any variations you took on the other side, strength-based, flexibility-based, finding your range, and noticing why you choose what you choose. For 3, 2, 1, high pyramid is your inhale. Horse pose, any variation. Exhale, all the way up, full breath in. Parallel feet, wide-legged fold as you breathe out. So again, anything that you need here, if it's an upside down or a twist, if you're playing with getting onto your toes, finding a little more lifting through the low belly, through the hips, working towards pressing shapes. If you're working on flexibility, Finding shoulders moving underneath thighs. For 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Halfway lift. Take your time if you're still working on something. Breathe in. Turn to the front edge of your mat. Low lunge. Breathe out. Step the feet to touch. Halfway lift. Breathe in. And you'll fold all the way down as you breathe out. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Breathe in. Prayer twist yourself to the left side as you breathe out. Good. So pull the belly in. Again, you can play with toes. You can play with coming down. You can play with side crow. Breathe into whatever you choose. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to chair. Hands to heart. Get onto those toes. Hover down. Okay. So from here, we'll bring the knees down for a moment. This is your resting shape. Never thought it would be, did you? Full breath in. Use the exhale to bring the knees back up. Okay. From here, find your balance. Maybe the other foot comes away from the mat. Breathe. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, forward, fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Vinyasa, chaturanga. Your breath, your way. Full breath in. Full breath out. Come on down to knees. Go ahead and let the feet come wide. So the knees are knocked together. The heels are moving towards the edge of your mat. You can stay right here. So take this where you need it. The hips are going to come between your heels. Okay, if you need a block or a blanket or pillows underneath your seat to take the pressure off the knees, take it. Okay, if your knees are healthy and they feel fine here, you can start to lean back. It's early in the morning for me, so I'm not going to do it. But if you have a bolster, it can feel good to start to lean back with a little bit of support on your low back. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice where your energy goes. If this becomes tight or uncomfortable, notice if the shoulders start to creep up by the ears, the belly starts to get really tense and starts to have a hard time kind of softening yourself into the shape. Come out wherever you need to. Okay, breathe. You're just here for another 3, 2, and 1. Come on out. All 4s, tap the tops of the feet on the mat. Wiggle out your legs. Good. Shift the hips off to one side. Come onto your back. Bring the right knee into the body. Left leg can come out long or just stay bent, whatever feels appropriate on your low back. Okay. And then you might actually take the right foot towards the ceiling. Okay. If you need a strap or if the leg is bent, you can bring your hands behind your knee crease. Totally fine. Otherwise, you're working on walking your hands up the leg and getting a little bit more of an intense stretch across the back of that right leg. Again, it's not about walking into the leg and having a super straight leg. It's about really where you feel this in the back of your right thigh. Breathe. Keep the shoulders on the mat if you can. You'll start to bring this back to center. You'll walk the leg out to the side, okay? If you have a strap or you want the hand underneath you to kind of support this, or if you need to bend the knee, totally great. Breathe. You might use that left hand to kind of massage the left back of the left hip into the mat. Use the breath. And come back to center. Bring that right knee in for a moment, give it a little hug, let it come out long along the mat. Left knee comes into the body, give it a little hug in. Right knee can bend again if you need it. Left leg goes straight to the ceiling. You can stay here, straps, bent knees, whatever you need to walk the thigh into the body. Okay, this is my tight side. Okay, I got a little bit of sciatica on this side. So you'll notice kind of how your body wants to compensate for things. Give it what it needs, okay, but breathe into where it's going. And then you'll bring it back to neutral and then start to take it out to the side. Again, supporting that leg however you need to. Blocks, straps, pillows, bolsters. Breathing into that left side groin. See where you can still make the body a little bit more hollow on the exhale. If you're holding your breath because this is hard, okay, the body's not going to empty out. So back out to that place where you can really exhale and get that hollow scooping sensation through the low belly. When you're ready, you'll bring that left knee back into the body, give it a little hug in. Let it fall out long across the mat. So from here, any final closing postures of choice. If you would like a reclined half pigeon or a twist from side to side, happy babies, plow pose, back bends, shoulder stands. Adam's doing a shoulder stand right now, I know it. Breathe into this. And giving you these moments where, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing and giving you the cue to do whatever it is that your body is calling for. These small openings, these small windowings for self-awareness and the calling to tap in. Really getting really aware and asking yourself what you need and how to get it. And if it's something that you feel like you need, but it's not quite attainable, deciding if your efforts to continue pursuing that are really what you need, or if you need to reassess and evaluate, or just find a different way. Always practicing just being who you are and finding what you need in any given moment. And that changes from breath to breath, hour to hour, year to year. When you're ready, you'll come out to a splashed out Shavasana. Take some deep breaths. Relax your jaw, relax your face. Feel your shoulders sink into the ground. Feel your limbs become heavy. And even though maybe you just got up maybe 3 or 4 hours ago, most of us, maybe some of you got up even earlier, but just noticing how it feels to be still and quiet. Finding that soft space between being asleep and being awake, those moments of like gentle consciousness. Noticing the sweetness of just quietly existing. You can stay here, continue to breathe. Quietly existing inside of your life, no matter how busy, no matter how quiet. And being stuck at home kind of highlights how you do that, how you exist when things are shaken up. If you're lying down, you can just slowly bring some movement into your body, start to come back into a little bit more fullness of being. If you're sitting up, just bring your hands into heart center, tucking in the chin, always reverent to everything that you are, appreciating everything that you bring to this world and to this life. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Om Bolo Sat Gurudev Bhagwan Ki. Namaste. Oh, my earpiece fell out. Thank you. Hi, friends. Turn on your, oh, what just happened? Turn on your, hi, Todd. Do you like that?
That was so fun.
Yay, good. I'm so glad.
I felt like you tailored that for my healing leg from surgery. So it was all that toe stuff, which I need to build my leg back up.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure it was super excruciating. You're
No,
like,
it was good for me. Thank
oh,
you.
good.
See you next
So
time.
good to see you guys. Hi, Bob. See you. Have a great
Thank you.
day.
You too.
Thank
Bye.
you. That was
Thanks, guys.
wonderful.
Oh my gosh, so good to see you.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful weekend. All right.
You
Take
too.
care. Bye, Dee. Love you. Bye. Bye, Kristen.
I love you.
But I know Adam's
Love you
doing a
guys.
shoulder.
I knew he was. He's shoulder stand with no hands. No hands. Love you guys. Miss you. Hope you're doing great. See you
Miss
later.
you too.
Bye. That's fun. They get shorter and shorter. We're still on. Like an hour and 15 minutes. The twist ones are an hour, and I always end up going. I was like, oh yeah, you're still doing it. She said, I don't know if she's gonna make it. What do you mean? Well, I mean, there's not many grants. Neither.